Hey guys, this is Gregory and welcome to this edition of Who Knew It TV, where beauty is tried by us and loved by you. On this episode, I'm going to show you how I went from curly hair to straight hair in just a matter of minutes using my new hair tool called the MaxiGlide. As you might suspect, I was really sort of wondering if this particular flat iron was actually going to work on my hair. Well, when I read up on it and looked at the demo online, this was actually developed for hair that was coarse like mine. Now my hair is similar to, in its really natural state, it's similar to Issa Rae or Kimberly Elise, Jill Scott, and even Solange Knowles. I have what you call a type 4 curl pattern, which is one of the tightest curl patterns out there, and it appears like in a Z formation, and so it's coarse hair. Now, just over a month ago, I put a relaxer in my hair, but before I did that, my hair was extremely coarse and curly, and so I thought there's really not a flat iron that I can use that I wouldn't have to use at a really high temperature, and I'm talking about like above 430 that would actually get my hair straight. But I was completely misinformed. Now I did the rest of my head already, so I just wanted to kind of get through this demo quickly for you, but I wanted you to see how easy it is to use. Now you have to remember though, so I'm going to press this button a couple times, twice, and you want this really to be about 2 to 3 inches away from your scalp because you don't want to burn your scalp. But also, you already have a ton of moisture towards the base of the scalp, so you're not having to worry about that part of the hair shaft. So that's why you want to concentrate the steam about 2 to 3 inches away from it. And then you want to take your time going through each section of hair. And then on the inside, I'm not sure if you noticed, but on the inside of this, there's a bunch of pins in it. And to be exact, there are like 120 pins in it that make it virtually impossible for you to even burn your hair. But then also, the really cool thing about it is that it actually helps to tangle the hair as well. So it's actually combing the hair down the shaft while you're straightening your hair. So, and let me just tell you something. So this right here is only at 390 degrees. I said before that I've actually used tools and have I've used flat irons and they heat up to like 465 degrees. What I was thinking, I don't know. I thought I needed that amount of heat in order to straighten my hair. Clearly, I don't. Do that again, release, just go all the way down. You don't even have to hold the plates closed at all. You don't have to. All you do is with the hand, I'll show you. Oops. See how kinky my hair is? You have to make sure to detangle your hair before you put this in. And then, I'm not sure if you can hear that steam, but that just sounds so good to me. Now that I've completed straightening my hair using the MaxiGlide, there is one more thing I want to show you. So as I mentioned, they have like 120 pins in this to help you detangle and straighten your hair as you do the passes. But when overnight, obviously, we get the kinks in our hair sometimes, there's a bunch of bends or whatever, and you want to be able to take those unfortunate little dings out of our hair before we actually step out for the day. So you can actually take out this plate. You just go ahead and click on the sides. And just be careful not to burn yourself, but you're really not going to with this tool. It's really, really safe. And then there is another plate that you're given. It's a flat plate. And you just go ahead and slide this into position, and you're good to go. Now, hopefully you've learned a couple things about the MaxiGlide. Luckily for me, this was a gifted product, and I'm real excited to have it. But, if it wasn't, and I learned about it through a video like this, I would actually pay the $100 and I believe it's $30 that it's actually worth to get the results that I have without actually burning my hair. I feel bad for having done over the years. But you know what? You live and you learn, and when you know better, you do better. So in any case, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Who Knew It TV. Until next time, you knew it. I did.